Hello. Go over your towel. Oh, this.
On the banks of the Red Cedar in East Lansing, Spartan Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Michigan State Spartans. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Hey guys, checking in pregame with the Miami head coach. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Spartans ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lyle. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Fletcher. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
That's exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They'll keep it on the ground. Showing off the arms. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down.
How about the effort by the running back? Great job. Listen, it's not an ideal situation, but when you get yourself backed up like that, and it's 3rd and eternity, you put yourself in a bad situation. He almost climbed out of it single-handedly. Nice run, nice effort by the running back.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
He'll take it on the return. The pursuit
I
and
didn't mean to
coverage
do
was
this
there.
shit.
They swarm him under for no gain.
I didn't mean to do this.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. RPO complete to open the drive. At the 35, he's open. Still on his feet. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly, on target, and you can make big plays. They made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Mensah. Pocket breaking down. Trying to get away. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And get the fucking part of it.
Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, I had him. Oh, I had that boy.
At midfield.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker.
Oh, he got that sick. I had him too.
And the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Puts a foot to it, and this thing's going to be up there for a while. Plenty of hang time on this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Here comes the Spartans offense, ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He makes a catch. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the 1st down. The Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there that can be efficient, make no mistake, they're going to run the football, but when you get that Kirk Cousins guys, you start to really like the offense.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
The defense blows up the ISO play by getting penetration right up the middle, and that forces the negative play.
What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Back to pass. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. It's complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Going with the counter play here. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's McCray. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Spartans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Gonna run it. It's Patterson. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll run it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Works the middle of the field. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Takes the ball inside the 30-yard line. It'll be enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 29.
4th down and short, you want a no-nonsense run. Nice job by the running back, getting the football, getting downhill, making sure he gets that 1st down.
That wasn't a bad defense, though.
And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. fighting off the defender. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout.
What is you doing?
Use of the hands to knock it away.
Damn.
I think the route runner got a little bit
doing?
sloppy on his route. You've got to do a better
Fucking up
job
an interception, what you doing?
when you're running these end routes, but good job by the defense too, because they took advantage and knocked the ball away.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. On the draw, it's Edwards. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
I knew he was.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The Spartans back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the run, it's Edwards. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone.
No!
Smarty.
Oh,
Grab in the end zone.
That's slick on. That should kill on him. That was a weak ass high ball. How the hell you caught this shit? Just hold through 6.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So the 16-play drive, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
That didn't make sense. Nice. Some reason, maybe I got a bad foot right there.
Put together a drive.
You just seem
They're
like
looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Can't get him to the ground. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
That's what we've been needing, that run game to get right. Shit.
Here's Mensah to throw. Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and keep up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. snap. It's Fletcher. And he's not
That
going
was
to be able to
yellow.
convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the
I
first
feel
down.
like we could get it.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all fourth downs are created equal. Like right now, this is a shorter fourth down. You're on your side of the field. You're down. You're trailing in the football game. So I think this offense might have to take this opportunity to be aggressive, try to make this fourth down conversion, and try to go down the field and get some points on the board.
No,
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds.
I meant that fat boy literally smacked the ball into the head interception. Damn, cuz, you killing me with that one.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking
Ain't no way catching all these comebacks.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold, a guy
Like
who makes
convert
plays, a
comebacks.
Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can complement who you are and what you are, and so you can get a lot of the fans going, go green, go white. Find the complement at quarterback to this offense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads it downfield. Working on the right. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
I don't like that.
How about the communication by the big fellas up front? Picking up that blitz, QB wasn't even close to being touched. That was as pristine a pocket as you will see.
That's the only thing, though.
That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Williams. Maybe a crease. Tough, determined run. Gets it down to the 12. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for a gap. It's Patterson. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He'll take it himself. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in third and short, but man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way.
Man, we had a fucking interception. Fat boy won't motherfucking touch the ball.
And the Spartans will try to punch it in on first and goal. The play action fake. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. Crosses midfield. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And how about the defense just straight flipping the script? They got a goal-to-go situation, just trying not to give up a touchdown. You want to give up a field goal, not only do they make a big play,
it should not even be fucking 7 for fat-ass D tackle.
all the way to
He
the
probably
house,
looked
and
like
they get a touchdown.
Oh, it was fun to do it. If the fat-ass D tackle, them motherfucking swat the ball down early on the first drive, and we'll let the fucking linebacker or cornerback intercept the damn ball. Shit pissed me off. Hey, your fat ass won't swat the ball. Hey, I don't need you swatting the motherfucking ball. That kills me.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. They're working that left side. Runs
I
through
swear
a
you can
tackle.
move like that again.
He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of
I really
bounds.
want to play for money.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
The Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give on the option. Could be an alley. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Looking to throw on first down. He's going for the big play. Makes the grab at the tag. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
What it was. What the fuck is it? I don't like that. Man, eat shit, trash it.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. From the red zone, it's Edwards.
That's crazy, bro. Oh my God.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half,
it's like a couple plays. I know
take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
They defense. God damn. Y'all bullshitting me. Let's go.
He'll bring it out. It's Cotton. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Lowers those pads. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Canes want to move quickly. Running inside. It's Fletcher.
Get the fuck out of here. I didn't even touch this dude.
Nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Then he fucking does it.
Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Lost 1 on that last one. It's second.
I wouldn't have been tippy-toeing. I would have scored a fucking touchdown. That's my only problem. Hey, man, I can't get this nigga the ball. Shit. I'm trying.
Throwing, Mensah. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, you know, even with the weak lines, these niggas got time. Boy, I tell you what.
And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
The weak lines is, I held the ball 50 seconds. I gotta make a decision. Everybody was locked
The
up.
noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Flips it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. Now the Spartans calling their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Man, what is this nigga? That nigga walking, bro. Oh, whoever was doing that walking shit, that nigga getting fired, bro.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. And they stop it
I got the first. Oh my God. They didn't give me the fucking.
To be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see
That's crazy.
to be aggressive.
I got that
They
first.
took their
That's
chance and
wild.
they failed now. Early in the game, a chance to
That's
create
wild, bro.
swing back to the
Wow.
other side of the
Wish.
football field.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He'll start this drive firing. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The run inside. It's Edwards. They make the stop, and that is the end of
That's
the first half.
crazy. I
That's
got
gonna do it
this.
here in the first half.
Hey,
Everybody's
they
sticking with
home me
us.
these
We'll
ass
head
for
to
the
halftime.
plays, man. But that temper too, man. Those little couple plays, they straight fucking home.
We're just about ready to start the second
Straight fucking
half.
home. Well, I tell you what. They ain't even give me the motherfucker.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking
Second
football.
and long, let's get it.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards.
It was second and long,
Is that
bro. I
stiff
got.
arm even a human arm? It looks like some type
It was
of
second and long. I
bludgeoning
mean,
device
shit.
on his way to a first down.
It's second and
Love
long,
to see
third
this on
and
offense
in.
early in
Second and
drives.
long,
Getting
you
that
got it.
kind of yardage
Yeah.
keeps you ahead of the
I mean, that's
chains.
kind of me. I keep missing the fucking tackle.
Ball is at the 35. It's
That's
first and
second
10.
and long.
To the ground. He's got it again. They
Seven,
didn't get
boy.
a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
Bro, I wish I
Nice
could
defensive
slap
play
and
to
shit
get a
and
hand
pick
in
something,
there and
baby.
knock it away.
Pick something,
So important for
baby.
corners to
All
be
I
able
need
to
is y'all to pick
transition, right?
something,
You gotta have a
baby.
real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout.
Bro, these
Complete to the
comebacks
left.
are not working.
And he's to the 48-yard line.
Look.
That'll be good
Look.
enough for a first down.
Why do you
That's a
think?
huge third down
Yes.
conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead,
Who
not by a
knows?
lot.
Mm.
Quarterback, though, very poised.
I
Reads the
could've-
coverage,
the man
throws it
was
in
looking like
rhythm,
the same
and you
thing.
stay on the field.
And the Spartans are
I
moving
didn't figure
quickly
out
down the
stop
field.
this weak ass first shit. I mean, comeback shit. Comebacks keep open on the edge.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
So now it's second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Rides to back and leaves him. Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
To the ground to try to pick up the first.
All
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And they get another first down. And this offense right now, man, it's just death by 1,000 cuts, right? Like not a lot of big plays, but they're finding ways to continue to move the football to get first downs. And a lot of times, man, the wear-out factor will come. You run a bunch of plays, and this defense can get tired.
The Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, "Sit down, sir."
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. They've been running it, but now the pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical.
They're
They've been
run the
great
ball.
tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play. The defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. With the draw, it's passing. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
You gotta block this shit.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he'll just take it on. This drive will start at the 25.
Why don't Tony run the ball? I thought he was running back. I don't think a receiver. I'm not putting him back. Oh, good.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Their first possession of this 3rd quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Then he know what does that mean? I definitely use it. I thought he was a damn receiver. I mean, I thought he was a halfback.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Mensah. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Spartans. The defense.
Oh, you can't do that no more this year.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Ain't try to lead the pass back. Ain't gonna be an
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cotton. I know he thinks he can house every return,
I
but sometimes you just have to take a knee.
I thought Buddy was like that. I thought Buddy was like I thought he played running back. I mean, I thought he played running back too. I would never use him. What the fuck, Tony?
Miami's offense
comes
out, ready to go to work.
Back.
Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on trash.
Man, we might be the trashiest top team in the league. Me and Dunst. Would be a fool pick these dudes. 2 players. 3 players? Yeah, about 3 players. Unless they going this shit, hey. Okay. Tony don't never get over.
Here's Mensah to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Canes line up to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Cradles it at the 35. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Running inside, it's Patterson. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Snags it, and he's open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Them boys, Miami head.
Right back to the well. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. Past the 30. The 20. In with the pick six. Touchdown, Canes.
That's all we scored on defense.
Proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
Oh,
and the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14.
You get our offense going, get all right.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
Yeah, that man, he pushed wrong, but
well, the good news is after that second pick of the third
he
quarter,
pushed wrong, but that's all that was.
But they're living dangerously right now, and they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
It's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smarter.
Final play of the quarter coming. On the run, it's Fletcher. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after three quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Baby, be ready to go in a little while.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Makes a grab and room to run. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
The Hurricanes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. The run inside. It's Fletcher. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Stop, man. I'm mad you got to.
There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play.
Killing me, bro.
And we knew the linebackers are the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker getting really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Sparty and nearly
I thought it would work. I'm so tired of fucking Tony, though. He pissed me off.
Meter on third down. Throwing, Mensah. Gets it out fast. Runs through. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Love the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. Get him open, easy throw for the quarterback. Receiver does the rest, put 6 up on the board.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air.
Ow, bro.
And another big game
Ain't
for
it
this
supposed to be
offense.
right there in cover
Explosive
4?
pass after explosive pass up in this one.
Like, that's what I'm...
Defense just can't cover this guy. We've seen it all game long, whether
No,
it's
this
man
is
coverage,
stupid.
zone
Man, supposed
coverage,
to be a nigga
double
right there in
coverage.
cover
They
4.
cannot
I know
find
they
an answer
take
for him. He's
those
already got
right
over
there.
150 yards.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10.
This is literally supposed to be a dude right there. Like, what the fuck?
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Patterson.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Open on the left side, it's Smith. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And these little slots are so fast, and they can stretch the whole field. They make you just sit back on your heels. They make you nervous, really. But then they break those in-breaking routes where it shows his number to the quarterback really quickly and make the play. These slot receivers, they're just so dynamic.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short.
No way! Come
Down, but
on,
he delivered the
man!
business end of his stiff arm to that
He didn't
defender
stiff
on the
on
way.
you like that. Well, I should
They
have
came
taken
into this
legs
game
out.
today knowing that this
Damn!
guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one totally
All
wrong,
right,
and he's
too.
done that. He's
I
come up with
came
some
down,
big plays,
too.
and he
I
continues
like
to do
this.
that here
Ain't
late
no-
at
I
a
don't
juncture
like this.
where they've got to continue running it if they're
Blitz
going to win.
jump. I'm a blitz jump.
And the
I'm
Spartans are
a
moving
blitz
quickly
jump.
down the field.
I'm a blitz jump. I'm a blitz.
Right down the middle. Smith with the grab.
No
over the middle.
way, bro. He
Brought
floated
down
that
just
weak ass
outside the
shit.
red
And this
zone.
dude
He
could
loses the
be
chance.
bitch.
It's at the 22.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
All
The
right, so
Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10.
we got something up. We got something up.
Tight end now in motion. Motion from the wide receiver. He's brought
I'm
down,
talking
but he
about
went
that.
backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. They just keep firing. Using the quick game.
Where, bro? Where? Grind to me. Score him. I mean, this good because he called a screen, but he's supposed to be nowhere, though.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses.
They're supposed to give man over.
Conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, and the offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. Everything going in their direction.
Oh my God.
Found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's caught. It's Vaughn. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Lofton. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a 3-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Mensah. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Hits him in stride at the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
I can hike it right down. I got away from the seat.
Going to the run, it's Fletcher. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
We'll see how it goes.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Here's Mensah to throw. Oh, they're after him. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure on this defense.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
There's a couple players.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Looking for room, it's Edwards. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments they can jump up and bite you.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. David Palmer, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe. I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Not to hurt us. And he's bad at that one thing. I ain't sure. I can't do shit. That's cool. Big ass. Oh, let me take it.